Hello friends, in this video tutorial we are going to learn how to remove or delete data from MySQL table by using Angular JavaScript with PHP code without page refresh. In previous video we have made a discussion on how to update MySQL table data by using Angular JavaScript. Suppose you have worked on some application which build on Angular JavaScript and PHP, and on that application you want to delete data. So how can you delete data in Angular JavaScript with PHP code? These things we have discussed in this video tutorial. In most of the application their deletion of data is most required task. Because in application there is lots of spam data and unwanted data are posted into your, so want to remove that data and you want only clean data, then at that time deletion of data action are required. So for this we have make this video tutorial. Friends, you have already know this is my testing database, and in this we have one table with user with 3 column, and we have already inserted some data into this table. Now we want to remove some data from this table. This is my index.php page, and on this page we have used Bootstrap CSS framework and Angular JavaScript framework CD and link from Google hosted library and put under this script tag. Now for delete data, first we have put delete button under data table, so for this we have add one more open and close table heading tag, and between tag we have delete text, and then after we have add one more open and close table data tag, and between this tag we have button tag with ng-click directive is equal to delete data function with on argument like x.did, which is get from x object of name, and last we have text of this button which is delete. This way we have defined delete button with delete data function. Whenever user click on this delete button, at that time delete data function will be called with one argument which is it of user. Now we have moved to write Angular JavaScript code, and in this code first we have to define delete data function. For defining this delete data function we have $scope object.delete data function is equal to function with on argument which is id. This way we can define this function with one argument. Here id can be get from button. In this function first we have if statement with condition like confirm message with text like are you sure you want to delete this data. When user click on delete button, then at that time user received one pop-up message like this with 2 button OK or cancel button. If user click on cancel button, then it will execute else block of code, and in this block we have return false statement, that means no action will be taken. But suppose user click on OK button, then at that time if block of statement will be run, and in this block we want to send server request for delete data, so for this we have $HTTP object.post method, and in this method we have URL on which you want to send a request. Here we want to send request to delete.php, so we have delete.php. It will send request to this page, and it will execute this code of delete data onto this page. With this request we want to send some data with this request, so for this we have open and close bracket, and between bracket we have data name id with id. This way we have set a data for send to the server. After we have success callback function, this function will be called if request succeeds, and this function will receive data from the server which are stored under this data argument. This function will receive text message from the server, and now we want to display text as an alert message, so for this we have alert with data. If will show alert message on web page. After deletion of data we want to show that data which are still stored into table, and that data we want show under HTML table without page refresh, so for that we have $scope object.display data function which we have already made in previous video. With the help of this function we have display data from MySQL table to web page. This function will display that data which are still present in table and display under HTML table without page refresh. Now we have to move PHP code which we have write on delete.php page, and on this page first we have make database connection. So for this we have write connect variable is equal to Mysql connect function with host is equal to localhost, username is equal to root, password is equal to blank, and database name is equal to testing. This way we can make database connection. After this we want to store data which we have received from Angular JavaScript function, so for this we have write $data variable is equal to file get contents function with one argument which is PHP input stream. With the help of this file get contents function we can get data from this PHP input stream, but we have received data from Angular JavaScript function in JSON string format. So for this first we want to convert this JSON string data into PHP array format. So for this we have used JSON decode function. This function will convert JSON string data to PHP associative array and store into this data variable, and from this variable we can easily access data. After this we want to check $data variable has some data or not. So for this we have write if statement with condition like count function with one argument $data variable greater than 0. With help of count function we can get the length of an array, and here we have check if length greater than 0 then it will execute if block of code. This way we can reduce the chances of error when someone directly run this delete.php page. In this if block we have write the data which we have get from Angular JavaScript function and store into this data variable. Now we want to fetch it from this data variable and store into local variable. So for this we have write $id variable is equal to $data object with id. This way we can get the value of it and store into this local variable. Now we want to write query for delete data, so for that we have write query variable is equal to delete from table user where data is equal to $id variable. This query we will delete particular user data which id is equal to id which we have received from Angular JavaScript function. After this we want to execute this query, so for this we have write if statement with condition like Mysql query function with two argument like database connection string which is connect variable, and second is query which we have store in this query variable. This function will execute this query. If query successfully execute then it will execute if block of code, and in this block it will display data deleted message, and suppose there is some error in query execution then it will execute else block with error message display to the user. So our code is ready for data delete from MySQL table by using Angular JavaScript with PHP. So we have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, when we have click on delete button then at that time it display alert message like are you sure you want to delete this data with two button like OK and cancel. When we have click on cancel button then at that time no action perform. But when again click on delete button it again display message with OK and cancel button. But now we have click on OK button, at that time data has been removed from table and it display alert message like data deleted. So our code is working for delete data from table with confirm message. Friends, our simple application with CRUD operation is ready, which we have made by using Angular JavaScript code with PHP programming. Here we can insert or add data into MySQL table. We can fetch data from MySQL table data and display on web page. We can update or edit MySQL table data, and lastly we can delete MySQL data. This way we can make this simple application with PHP CRUD operation with Angular JavaScript framework. Friends, if you like this video, please share this video with your friends, or you can also share this video on social media also. If you have any query regarding this video, you can also comment on this video under comment section. I will reply on your comment also. Friends, you want to get more update of my video, so, friends, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Friends, you can also like my Facebook page also, or you can also follow Webslisten on Twitter.